Something Kayla's been dealing with I did not mention to you guys.
Oh my God, my arm hurt putting it down. I was like, what in the world? I did this. I mean, it looked like I had a third boob.
It was.
I mean, it was
scary
like,
big. Photographer's here, and I'm so excited to see these pictures. It's gonna be so cute.
Oh, don't smile yet.
Oh, look, she's smiling. I hope you guys stay there. You're a little crooked. I'm getting dressed to leave. You know, sometimes I wished I had my own personal film crew. Not really. I'm just saying because there are just times when I have a hard time picking up the camera, you know, and like filming what is going on in the moment because my hands are so tied up. But getting dressed right now, putting on my jewelry. I came in here because I wanted to wear like my new earrings and stuff. So they were in here, so I was like, yeah, I'll just go downstairs and put those on. I'm getting ready to leave the house and go pick up Kayla. She has her follow-up doctor's appointment today for her C-section. They are going to remove her staples today. If she has staples, I would imagine she does. She's like, Mama, I don't know if I have staples. I was like, maybe you have to, I would think, right? I mean, I know it's been a long time since I've had my last C-section, but, well, they're cute. Okay, I like them. So she's getting her staples out today and just, I guess, looking at her incision to make sure everything looks good and everything's healing like it should. She is like super, super scared. I told her it was more of a kind of like, not bad sensation. It was almost like relieving, you know? And when my staples came out, it almost tickled. That sounds really weird. But it did. It was kind of like, whew, you know? But I told her I did have a few spots that were not the most pleasant to get off. And now I need the scissors. Or to take out. So I told her, you know, she might have some areas that burn, but it's not gonna hurt, or at least it shouldn't hurt. I'm trying to get my bracelet out. So I'm just like trying to get all my jewelry on. And I should have already left the house way earlier, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, that's going on today. On top of, Kayla is having the baby's pictures made. We did talk to the photographer. They had to cancel yesterday. I think I told you guys this in yesterday's vlog. She had to cancel due to an emergency with her family, and she was willing to come to my house today and actually take the baby's pictures. So I said, that's even better. Then we don't even have to travel to go where she's at, 'cause she was a little ways away from here. So that's kind of nice, but it's actually gonna work out, I feel like, for everybody, because she has a session this morning, and that session, as soon as it's over, she'll literally be passing right by our house. So it worked out great, I feel like, for everybody. But yeah, that's it. Okay, got the bracelet out, gonna put that on, and then we're gonna take off and go pick up Kayla and the baby. All right, got Kayla, and we are now at the doctor's office, and we're getting ready to head in. She has a few minutes. We actually got here earlier than I thought. I really thought we were going to be pushing it for time, but we did really good. Something Kayla's been dealing with I did not mention to you guys because I wanted to ask her if I could share, and she said I could. Let me back up. Back when Kayla was about 14, she had a lump under her arm. Of course, scared her. She thought the worst, you know. And I was like, let's make an appointment. So I took her to the doctor, and then they scheduled her for like an ultrasound. They did an ultrasound, and they just diagnosed it as like a lumpy.
There's a swollen lymph node that gets enlarged
during certain times of the month.
During my monthly cycle. Anytime my monthly cycle happened, because your hormones are, you know, crazy, that is when the lymph node would get swollen and enlarged. So they were just diagnosed it as, it's just
but it wasn't super big. When I say that, like, you could see it barely.
You could see it, and this and like
you could
pocket
feel it.
Of like fat under your armpit was always bigger on this side because it pushed it out. So I mean, it was just like, you know.
But it was nothing to worry about.
It didn't hurt. It didn't do anything like that. So I started nursing, and then when we got home, the next day after we got home from the hospital, you know, from nursing, I woke up and I was like, oh my God, my arm hurt putting it down. I was like, what in the world? I did this. I mean, it looked like I had a third boob.
Y'all, I'm gonna insert a picture so you guys can see it, but it was,
I mean, it was
scary
like,
big.
And my mom's like, is it really that big, or is it just a camera? So I FaceTimed her. I was like, Mama. And it was like, I mean, to me it felt hard, but then it was movable.
What she means by hard, it's almost like it feels like it's full of fluid. Do you know what I mean?
Or like it's like a
balloon.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or like one of those Dr. Pimple Poppers where they have to go through and like cut it out type thing.
We're gonna talk to the doctor about it today anyway.
But thankfully,
it's
Caleb
very scary.
Loves me, and he like when I nurse the baby, like he goes grabs a warm washcloth and he like massages it.
That's the best thing for it.
Right now, like feel it. It feels very like soft.
It's flat.
It's more flat, and I don't know.
God, it's still there though.
I don't know if it was because my milk had came in that day, and it just. Because I Googled
you guys, Kayla Googled and it said that milk could come out of it.
There's a woman, hers looked exactly like mine, just as big as mine. And she was like, I went to the doctor, they said it's just from your milk coming in, and it's during the first few days of breastfeeding that it will be this huge and hard and everything. And some woman, there were women comments like, yeah, I got them. And some woman was like, I can milk mine.
That is sick. I'm sorry. I mean, if you can milk yours.
I mean, if you can milk your third.
I don't know.
I mean, good, but
it's weird, y'all. Like I couldn't imagine.
Never, like I cannot. If milk started shooting out, I would be like, ah!
She put a Band-Aid on it.
I would freak out. Like I would never let her drink that milk.
I'd put a nursing pad on it, tape it, and say, we ain't doing that.
Like armpit milk. But we got a minute to go inside. So
I know, that's why I'm starting to load up.
How this appointment goes. Hopefully it goes well, and they can, you know, give me some information on my third boob.
Yeah. And I'm probably not going to film in here because they're going to be messing with her incision.
I'm dreading this.
I think you're going to dread the tape worse than anything because that tape is on like super glue.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, here's baby girl. How cute does she look in her little outfit? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go in the doctor. All right, it looks like we hadn't left the car, but we did. Doctor's appointment's done, and we'll share everything going on with Kayla, the lump, and all that stuff. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and head home because that took really long. We were here for like, how long, 2.5 hours?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah. So we were here
9:30, 10:30, 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were here a long time. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get home, and then we'll have a little sit down tea. What's going on with Kayla? All right, stopped off at Taco Bell. Me and Bradley didn't get anything. I just didn't know if I wanted anything.
Thank you.
And Bradley's like, I don't know if I want anything either, but they did. Love you. So Kayla's gonna eat, enjoy that. And then we gotta hurry up and straighten up a little because the photographer is gonna be here very shortly.
Don't forget to sign me up for the class.
I will do that. Remind me again.
Ooh,
Don't let me forget. Did you give him some sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, enjoy your food.
I love you.
Love you. Her sleeping. Her said night night. All right, so Kayla is going to let you guys know, and Bradley, because Bradley was like, what did the lump end up being under your arm? All right, so tell everybody what it was.
Okay. So, doctor came in the room. He did my C-section stuff. That went well. It did not hurt.
No staples.
There's no staples or stitches or anything.
He said they quit doing staples like a few years ago. Did you finish eating?
Yeah, where do you want me to put this?
Just sit it right there. We'll throw it all the way at one time. Sit on the floor, whatever.
It wasn't like outside. So they just ripped off the tape and then they looked at it and said it looks good.
Yeah.
They said it doesn't look like it's infected or anything. I was like, good. Then he looks at my armpit and he goes, he's like, oh, that's normal. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, so it's not a lymph node. It's not a lump per se. It's breast tissue.
So it has milk in it and everything.
He said the reason it gets engorged is, he said, if you get engorged here, you're going to get engorged there. That's why I got so hard that day.
So it's literally a third boob.
Yeah, he said you can say you have a third boob now.
Yes.
Liza was right.
Yes.
Liza kept calling it her third boob, but...
So what it is, I mean, it produces milk and everything because it is breast tissue. And he said
it drains into her
that's why, like,
boob.
right now, today it wasn't as big because she nursed right before we went to the doctor. And I think the reason it got so big that one time is because that was the day my milk really came in.
I didn't know that was a thing. I never dealt with it, but at least we know what it is. It's nothing to worry about. He felt it.
Moved it around.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
he said it's normal.
Tissue.
So there you go.
Normal breast tissue. My mom was like, does she have to worry about mastitis more?
Yeah.
I knew it didn't feel like you know, like my tumor, how it
Something
moves,
concerning. Or yours is hard. Yours is like bone.
Like,
yeah.
it moves, but it moves with my arm and stuff, and it moves
It's
like
attached,
here. It's
right.
attached. Like, I can't just grab it and move it myself.
She's not laughing at you. She's laughing at you at Aiden.
Like,
Like doing a dance.
Like, you can't just
grab mine and move it itself, but you can't hers. So that's why I knew it wasn't anything like that.
Yeah, we need to have a story time. We're not today because we have a lot more going on.
Yeah.
And you gotta get ready for that girl to come.
Story time too.
Yeah, you should.
My birth story.
Yeah,
Explained.
for sure.
Because like y'all saw just bits and pieces of everything.
Not
and we
everything.
Try to fill y'all in as much as we can, but it was hard to vlog because I mean.
I feel like I was over your bed the whole time, like, because you were like contracting so bad.
If I wasn't contracting, I was out of it from the whatever, or I was getting knocked out, and then like my blood pressure kept dropping. It was just, there was a lot. So stay tuned for a story time on both of our channels because it's a lot that went down. I still don't know all the answers to, but we can at least explain it to y'all. And if anyone's watching, maybe y'all know what it is.
Exactly. All right, it's time to get Aspen ready. The lady's going to be here very shortly, so we're going to do a little hair washing. And I guess take her down to no clothes. I think that's the plan, just a diaper. Hey. And she's wide awake. All right, let's take her in here.
I'm going to heat up then the extra ounce of milk.
Yep.
And then worst case, if during the photo shoot, I mean, it's 2 hours long, I could go pump and then have an extra bit for, I can sit over here and.
Exactly.
I mean, she's used to it.
I get it.
I'm
It'll work.
Sit in here and pump while you're over there watching.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll figure something out. But I want to go and get her hair done before she gets here so it's got time to
I
dry.
take some of the clips you filmed of her getting the pictures taken.
I don't care.
Because I just haven't pulled out my camera yet.
And I might get Briley to do some filming too, in case, you know,
There's just so much
I got to do
going on
something
right
else.
now.
But yeah,
Okay, let's do it.
let's go. So photographer's here and we're about to let her in and I'm so excited to see these pictures. It's gonna be so cute. Oh, I cannot wait. But Kayla's nursing Aspen real quick a little bit more, trying to get her a little bit more sleepy because they want her really sleepy and she's not. So hopefully she gets sleepier soon. That is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't smile yet.
Oh, look, she's smiling.
Don't smile yet. What are you talking about? It's on my time, baby. It's on my time. So go ahead and get your smile on, girl. So, okay.
So pictures went amazing. They are going to be so good. And Kayla is so excited and cannot wait to get them back. The photographer says she should have them back in like 2 weeks. That's not too bad. And Kayla then fed Aspen, and she's really tired. So she was working on school. She said, Mama, can you hold her so I can work on school? I was like, yeah. So that's what we're doing. And she was working on school, and she was on her computer. She literally was like doing school. I said, won't you close it and take about a 20-minute nap? And she's sleeping. She's asleep right now on the couch. So I'm going to let her get a little bit of rest. So even a power nap, you know, just that power nap will make you feel so much better. Aspen's getting her power nap. And yeah, this is all we're doing right now. Dad's off work. He's on the way home. Riley's getting ready to go film a YouTube video. She's going to do a hair tutorial or something she was telling me about. And Aiden is in his room hanging out. So that's what we're doing right now. Just waiting for Dad to get home. And I'm going to let Kayla sleep at least until he gets here. And then see how she's feeling. See if she's ready to get up and maybe do some schoolwork. But she's tired. And I get it. New baby. It's a lot. It is a lot. When you're first home, that first couple weeks, man, you feel like you're never going to get any good sleep. And you don't. But you can catch them power naps. That's why I told her you really need a nap when she's napping. Alright, Dad is home and we have came through Chick-fil-A and my head is pounding so bad. I've got the worst headache right now. I just want to go home and lay down. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, Briley saw the little cup Aspen had today taking a picture and goes, can we go to Chick-fil-A tonight? I said, you can ask your dad. That's up to Dad. But yeah, Dad said it was cool, so that's what we're doing. Yay. But it's getting kind of late. Like, it's already like almost going on 9 o'clock.
Well, you don't get off work till like 7:30.
He did. He got home late today, so it just kind of was a later night.
I've been late every day of the week.
Yeah, it has.
And me and Dad are playing knee hockey tonight.
They are?
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, so we're going to grab our food and go home and eat and go to bed is my plan.